Madden world, what it be like? Get your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that Madden 19, and there is a couple of things I want to go ahead and say before we get started. First, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. But another thing that I thought would be cool this year, bro, is something that just gets insanely boring for me every year. Is constantly just trying to lab and find new stuff all the time. Sometimes I just want to play. But I know that I have to continuously always teach and kind of show new content as far as tips and tricks, because that's what my channel is founded on. So one of the things that I want to try to do this year is maybe like start to stream. I got everything I need to stream perfectly fine now. So I want to go ahead and maybe set up my Twitch and really get to streaming. I could run some games over there, but also I want to do it so that when I'm labbing and cooking up content, y'all can join my stream. Y'all can put in feedback and say, hey, why don't you try doing it this way or try doing it that way, and we can create the content together. So that's something that I thought might be a cool idea, might be a good way for y'all to slide through. I just be chilling a lot of the times when I get off work, man, so it'll be good for us to kind of post up, talk. You can ask me questions there, I can answer. We can maybe run some games or something like that. I mean, who knows? Y'all comment below if y'all think that'll be a good idea, as I'm wasting helly time in this game. One of the things that I decided to do is get out of practice mode for this particular video and get into like a play now competitive play, so you'll see that maybe this would actually work online, just in case you have questions or just things working in practice mode that don't work in the game, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. Anyway, one of the formations that I really like this year is big nickel over G. It's in a lot of the playbooks that are out, so don't worry about it being playbook specific. I am in the Jacksonville playbook that I was in yesterday. I'm just trying to stay consistent as far as all the stuff that I show you right off the bat. Now, what's cool about this formation is you get 5 DBs on the field. It's kind of set up like a 4-3, but you got a strong safety in a box. If you play MUT, this is going to be dope for later on in the year, because you can get as fast as a 99 speed player that's going to be screaming on some of these blitzes that I know about in this formation, bro. And literally, you can blitz from everywhere, the right, the left side, the linebackers, bro. So it's really hard to ID the mic, man. You got all types of coverages. Look at the 4 lock palms. You got man and cover 4 on the right side. So that's really dope, man. This is a really high utility formation. I want to look at Mike SS3. So we're going to flip the play and then call it, put it on the field. And we're just going to keep it really simple initially. There's a ton of ways that I can set this play up, but the first way I like to do it is just simply crashing the defensive line up and then coming and bluff blitzing this player. Now from there, I could always put them in hard flats. I could put them in cloud flats if you don't like those seam flats that they're going to be in. We're going to only run, like protect with 5 to start with. So let's go ahead and hop into that. Now the first thing that we would see here out of this play is you're gonna see this happen, and this will happen quite a bit. Like, bro, it's so much confusion this year in how the offensive and defensive line interact, because they're constantly trying to figure out how to stop people from blitzing. I've even gotten defensive end pressure with no nano detection, and I might throw that clip in just so y'all can see that and see how it works. Yeah, I might go find it and do it. Anyway, but as you can see right here, that guard that would pick up the this inside linebacker, he chose to try to switch off and get the LT to pick up the outside pressure, and it just left the linebacker coming in free. Now keep in mind, we're only sending 5, so it was 5 against 5, so that makes this, you know, nice. All you sending this 5, you got a good defense behind it, so you're not having to send 6 to get this pressure. Now we're gonna go ahead and block the running back. We're gonna crash up same way. We're still only gonna send 5 here, and then we'll just show you what this looks like. So We're going to snap the ball. Same exact thing. Now, this is where I feel like, now keep in mind, it's not going to always come from the linebacker. Sometimes it's going to come from that outside safety if they pick up the linebacker. It's just going to come from one or the other, depending on how everything goes. A lot of the times when they block a running back, it'll come from the linebacker, though. And this is where I feel like they need to patch the game. Because take a look at this. So I talked about this yesterday briefly, and I'm not going to really talk about it too much in depth here because of the trial period. I'm trying to get through this quick. But what I've noticed is that no matter what type of defense you're in, bro, if the running back that's on the opposite side of the blitz decides that somebody else is going to pick up the blitzer, he just fails to react, or he will react late a lot. And I mean a lot. If they would have picked up this linebacker, he would have reacted at some point to this outside pressure because of how long it took for him to come in. But because this player is on a nice angle and it's quick, he just will not react, bro. And that's a lot. You could ID him. You can do a lot of stuff, and it just does not change the outcome of his awareness. I really feel like they need to patch that. So we're going to flip it, call it again. But this time we are going to slide protect to the left, and then we'll block this player. Now, we're just going to run it the same. And I'll get into like shell adjustments, things you can do here in a second. But let's go ahead and stick to the script. So we slid the offensive line and blocked the running back. Now this should actually do a pretty good job. As you can see, it did. We still got some pressure. You could probably try to roll out on that. That's not gonna always happen. So we'll run it maybe one more time. But that's what I felt like I was going to see, because I have a different setup for when that starts to happen. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance. Because that's essentially what any good player probably would try to do, just slide, protect, and block the running back, and then they should be able to try to pick this up pretty well. So we'll go ahead and crash out again. Same thing. So we're going to go ahead and slide protect, block the running back, as you can see. And we'll go ahead and run it all over again. And look, I mean, it was kind of glitchy, but we still got the player in. But let me, like I said, he's coming at such a depth from the outside. And then that's Barry Church, bro. He's slow as fuck. If I have like a player with like 90 plus speed coming in, bro, like the running back probably won't react at all. Because of how quick he's going to get in from the outside. But let's take a look at this, all right? So basically what's happening is, and look at how it got muddy, because he just got off of this block. And that probably caused everything to weird out anyway. But see, he slides over, and he's really not paying attention, bro. He just only picks him up at the last second. So realistically, if these two players would have stayed engaged and he would have went wider, he probably would have got there untouched. And then also, like I said, the faster this player is, the more it matters. But it wouldn't have made a difference. This player had got off and it was going to get in there. So anyway, when they start to do a better job at picking this up, what I like to do is make an adjustment. But one of the things that you can do is try to make this a little bit more consistent is like spread the defensive line. And then once you spread the defensive line, still crash up and then run it that. That'll help with getting the pressure in. So we'll go ahead and run it. As you can see, I slid to the left and I spread the defensive line, and I really truthfully got dual pressure. I don't know if you noticed it, but let's go ahead and show it. So basically what happened in this particular instance was, and like I said, if you ever get that linebacker, because if you ever get the linebacker, you're probably going to get the blitz to work. Because he just is assuming that this inside player is going to pick him up. He whiffs, and this will come clean. But then this player is trying to get out, But, bro, he's not going to get out, especially if I got some player with some speed. So he would have just blew right by him. And we had dual pressure, only sending 5 against slide protect and 6. So that's something that's really nice. But like I said, bro, blitzing is so inconsistent because it can get muddy real quick. But I love the way the game actually puts pressure on the offensive line if you have great pass rushers. So if anybody even picks it up anyway, bro, like, it's still gonna create great pressure, and they'll still have to get rid of the ball. And like I said, you're only sending 5, so you still have really good coverage. Now, as far as adjustments that I like to make on a play like this, one of the things that you can do, say I was just setting it up the base way, right? I could come here and come here, like, real quick. Now it's a cover 2 on this side, and I got a cover 3 shell on the opposite side. I could also do that, and now I got cloud flats on the field with it. I could come in like right here if I wanted, and then I could man up the running back, and now I completely change the way that they think it's gonna come out. If they feel like the reads are going to be cover 3 reads, now they've completely changed. And then I just get over here and play on this player. So that's one of the things you can do. We'll snap the ball. And see, that's going to make it even worse. The only reason why, let me show you. And this is something else that I noticed. So I just want to kind of talk. This is why I feel like I should be on Twitch. Like, just labbing this stuff and showing y'all, and then maybe just putting up the content afterwards. So when you man up a running back, look at those two and how they engage each other. They're just in this staring competition with each other, and that player is not helping anything. He is just watching this player the entire time as if it was like some type of spy situation. So in that way, the game is broken, and then this player is useless, completely useless. And look at my outside player. He's going to come clean as a result. So that's something that you could also do as far as like setting up. But as you can see, man, good pass rushers, they're going to get in with no time, bro. Like, look at how they just block shed. Like, there's some really good block shedding in this game. And we had pretty much everything covered. If I was manned up myself, I would have been able to take away some other stuff. Because I probably would have been on this player. I would have dipped kind of back. So you can just scheme this whole formation. Just to be honest, man, it's a really good play. It's a really good formation. It's a good base starter. I wouldn't run this play every time. I would scheme this. I'd run this, and then I'd run the cover 2 shell a bit. I got a way that I set this up, and then I love this SSLB blitz, bro. Man coverage in this game plays so much better than it did last year. I think people that haven't gotten the game, when you get the game, you'll notice it. And then people that have gotten the game, you'll see that man coverage plays really good this year. I won't say really good. You can still beat it, but they react to way more, and it ends up being a really good option. So anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.